Hey guys, so I'm back again. As y'all can hear me, I'm very calm right now. Getting ready to go out of town on my vacation, so I just wanted to give you guys some videos so y'all can watch some stuff while I'm gone. I'll be going to Wednesday, so y'all won't see me. I won't be coming. I won't be liking any posts, anything like that. If you email me, don't feel too scared. I'm going to email you back when I get back, okay? So I want to come on and talk to you guys. I'm sorry, I'm looking over to my thing about what I want to talk about, but I want to talk about what people think of you. Okay. So this is a big one because at herpes, we focus number one on what people think. And I'm going to tell y'all hear me say this all the time. You have to get to a point where you get to an effort mode. You cannot worry about what people are going to say all the time. You cannot get offended about everything people say. You got to understand, half of these people don't know who you are. They have no clue who you are. They don't know your name. They don't know nothing about you. They don't know your history. They don't know anything. And for you to get so offended or so worked up or worried about what somebody else say, you have serious self-esteem issues. And a lot of us struggle with self-esteem already way before herpes. For me, example. For me, I always had a hard time getting into a relationship with guys. Okay? Always. Before I even got herpes, I had a hard time getting a dude to commit or anything like that. And then I got to a point where I was thinking that sex and love went hand in hand. If I was in a relationship with a dude, I'm thinking, okay, I have sex with him, he's really going to love me. And I had to understand that that's not what love is. That's not what true love is. And true love is somebody allowing you to close your legs and love you for who you are, and you're not getting anything. But a lot of us are spreading them wide, me included. I have done it, thinking that's going to get us love. It's not going to get you love. It's not going to get you what you want. It's going to give them what they want and what they always desire. So with that being said, you got to get to a point. I'm not worrying about that. And a lot of us don't want to be alone. My whole thing, get over it. It's best to be alone than with somebody who do not want you for real. They just using you. My whole thing, a lot of us are allowing, me included, I have done it, allow people to use us, and we didn't care because we just wanted somebody there. You just want a warm body. My whole thing, a warm body is no benefit if it's not benefiting you or helping you grow or anything. There's no point. A lot of us just are in this I want somebody stage. And as women, y'all hear me say this all the time. Your end all in life is not men. Your end all is not marriage. Your end all is not being a mom. That's not it. Like, you're on this earth for so much more. You're here to serve people. You got a calling on your life. Yes, a part of your calling is to have kids, maybe, and maybe have children, but that's not everybody. And all of us are hearing in our head all day since we were little bitty girls of can't wait to get married, can't wait till you do this, and can't wait till you have kids and all that stuff, where we get to a point when we stop living our whole single life. We put our life on pause. If you ain't married by 30, oh my God, is something wrong with you? You are horrible, blah, blah, blah. No, my whole thing, half of you guys are so freaking broken. Half of you guys, like I said, you don't have any self-esteem. You care what other people say. You're trying to be like everybody else. You want freaking validation. So many other things that who wants to be in a relationship with somebody like that? A guy wants somebody who is confident. I'm talking about beyond confident. And half of y'all are not. So with that being said, why do he want you on his right or left side and you're not being confident? Move. Okay. And so you're not being confident. Who wants that? You don't want you don't move. You don't want a guy who's not confident, who don't know about himself, and he's not real. You have to always reassure him, validate him, make him feel good. It's draining trying to serve other people. And honestly, you are still serving other people. You worrying about what they said. You put them on a pedestal. And if you're a Christian, you shouldn't even do this. And I know it's hard because half our brothers and sisters are the worst Christians in the world because all they do is judge all day. But honestly, put God on your pedestal and say, God, I'm living for you. I'm doing for you and things like that. And if you're not at that point and your relationship is shaky, which mine have, I know, I've been there, then I understand. Now look at your own standards, set your own standards. A lot of our standards are too mother freaking low. And then you wonder, you want this amazing man, but you don't have standards for an amazing man. You have standards for a dude standing on the corner. I mean, come on, ladies. You really got to change you. But you not changing you because you letting Keisha, Moesha, and homie down the street tell you how to feel and what to do and how you should be. They're just putting that on you because they don't want to fix themselves. My whole thing is stop listening. Literally, you need to do this. You need to close your ears and really sit down and look at yourself and do I love me? Do I like me? If that's an absolute no, then stop listening to people because they're the reason why you where you are anyway. So now stop listening to everybody and tell yourself, okay, look, I don't like me too much, and I need to figure out why. And then you need to go in and start pulling all that crap out and digging out all them graves, all those skeletons of people who put stuff in your darn grave. They throwing their dirt and throwing their mess in your darn closet. Get your stuff out my closet. I got enough mess. I don't need your help. A lot of us are messed up, we're messed up with herpes because we were messed up before herpes. I'm being honest. Most of us was freaking toe up from the floor up before herpes. And that doesn't mean you was a hoe or you was this, you was that. No, some people have serious issues. Everybody have problems. Everybody with life was not always all, they just wasn't all that, okay? And then you have your people who had a decent life, but then they got older and they had real life. They had their things happen to them. But a lot of us, being honest, we had a messed up life, no self-esteem, didn't feel good about ourselves, didn't have to hit enough standards. We were already put on the pedestal. We living up to other people's standards. We had problems. And now herpes is the icing on the cake for you. You have to open your freaking eyes and understand, like, oh my God, like I don't let people set my whole life, and I don't even know how to make decisions. I don't know how to think without anybody else. You shouldn't. Right now, you shouldn't be at a point where you got to be validated. You shouldn't. That's nothing wrong. Counseling is not validation, guys. Literally, sometimes you truly do need to talk to people, okay? I'm not never going to say, well, oh, I'm having a hard time and I don't need anybody to talk to. No. That's not what I'm saying. But no, validation for you to feel accepted, for you to feel like, okay, I can make the decision, that is a problem. Now, talking to somebody about something just to get your head on straight because you're so stressed, that's different. But honestly, guys, we have to understand, stop trying to be validated. And I think social media and stuff like that don't make it easy because we got YouTube girls, we got our Instagram girls, our Facebook wannabes. We got all of this stuff and people making their life sound so glamorous and awesome and stuff. Let me tell you something. I'm telling y'all, if y'all really getting people business, people's life are not like that. People broke, people marriage is messed up, they getting beat, they can't have kids. It's just their jobs are not the best, they stressed. It's just so much going on. Don't let everybody, we only show the good in life. It's only a couple of people truly in this world who's being super transparent in their lives, okay? And honestly, are you being super transparent on your Instagram or your Facebook or your YouTube? Probably not, so don't act like everybody else is. You ain't no different from nobody else, okay? So with that being said, you really got to get to a point where you just say, F it. I don't care what people think. You can't get to that point. Go, boy, sit down. Sorry, y'all. So you got to understand that you cannot worry about what people think about you. I'm telling you, we used to hear this as little bitty kids. Stop worrying about what people think. Well, but then you didn't do it as a kid and turn around and do it as an adult. You're an adult. You are an adult. You got the ability to open your mouth and say, who are you talking to and why are you saying anything? Or you got the ability to, like, I'm grown, you don't know me. You got the ability to logically think, you don't know anything about me, and why am I taking what you say personal? Honestly, we're still, most of us, including me, I do it at times, are still living as little bitty kids. We're not little kids who can't defend ourselves. We got the ability and the intelligence to open our mouths and say what I need to say without cussing you out or yelling at you. I can say, I do not agree with you. You don't know me, and I prefer you just not say that about me. You can believe what you want to believe, but you opening your mouth and saying something, I don't agree with it. And I don't want you saying anything about me that's not true. You have that ability. Now, sometimes me, guys, I'm going to lie. I can go on here and I can rant about y'all all day. But for what? A lot of people are just miserable as hell, to be personally honest. And some people just want to have something to say or want to be in a spotlight like, hey, I got something to say. Who cares? Shut up sometimes. Like, if it's not positive, don't say nothing at all. But some people just want to be seen and validated and want somebody to agree. You don't need no validation. I'm telling you, you don't need it. You didn't come in this world to be validated. And if you think that's what you came here for, I'm sorry. When you really start getting your call on what you want to do in your life, so many people are going to come against you. Everybody's coming against what I'm doing. I got outsiders, people who don't know anything about me, coming against me. I lost friends. So much stuff I don't got into with my mom. So much stuff over doing what I'm supposed to do in life. Okay? I'm going to let y'all know. When you get to where you're really supposed to be, a lot of people going to hate you. A lot of people going to touch you. You think you're dealing with something now. You better learn how to cope. You better learn how to not get offended. You better learn how to get out your goddamn feelings and start worrying about what people think. And honestly, with this herpes thing, you are living up to a stigma that don't have nothing to do with you. It's like, in our community, they say every, single woman or every woman, African-American woman is single and pregnant or single and have multiple kids and not educated. Oh, I'm sorry to say, I was a single mom and not by deep like I wanted to be. I wanted to work it out with him, but he wasn't. Okay, so I chose to leave, but I was in school when I had my son. I was in school. I was a junior in college when I had my son. Okay, I completed on time. Okay, let's kill these stigmas. I have a bachelor's in business administration. I have a master's. Okay, a master's in human services with a concentration in life coaching, and I'm thinking about getting my PhD. Okay, and I got 2 kids and married. Okay, kill the stigmas. I could have been counted out. Oh, she gonna quit school by the time, 2 years she gonna have another kid. I had people close to me, my mom's friends, that, oh, you gonna get pregnant again. And I told them, and I made a vow to myself, I'm not having another child until I get married. And I made that vow when I got pregnant. I didn't want to get pregnant outside of marriage, guys. Nobody asked for that. Nobody wants that. I did not want that. But I got to understand, if I'm having sex outside of marriage, the opportunity to have kids out of marriage is very high. I knew my consequences, but I didn't. And I ended up having my son. He was the best thing that ever happened to me because he forced me to get out of school. He forced me to grow up. He forced me to get over herpes. He just forced me to. So when I met my son, we were together it was just me and my son for 2 years until I met my husband. So with that being said, I was just so happy that I kept my own vow to myself. And I did not want to do it because I had been a single mom. It was hard. I got talked about. Everybody was like, she ain't gonna do this, she ain't gonna do that, she ain't gonna do this. Man, I was able to get jobs. While I was in school, I was working 3 jobs and pregnant and going to school full time. Please don't tell me that you can't do it. Please don't give me the excuse that it's hard. Hell yeah, it's hard. Don't give me an excuse that you don't want to. You just don't want to. You don't have the mindset to. Hard work requires a lot of sacrifice, okay? But I had to do what I need to do to provide for my son. I was on my own. Had a roommate. She paid half of rent. I did. We paid half of everything. And I had to put him in daycare and all this other stuff. I did not have a car. I had to walk every motherfucking way with my child or ask somebody to take. Man, it was real, y'all. I was on welfare. It was real, y'all. Okay, it was very, very real. It was weird. But at the end of the day, I'm happy I had the assistance. But at the end, I'm not the stigma. I'm not a typical black woman that you want to think who's a B and she nasty and she with every dude and she got 100 baby daddies. And if that girl is going through that, she only going through that because she have no self-esteem. She only going through that because people been saying all her life that's all she gonna be because they ain't nothing but your mama. You ain't nothing like your mama. You just like your grandma. You gonna be just like them, having all them kids and never having no man. She lived up to the stigma. She believed in so much that she became it, guys. When you're not around nobody or even having the audacity to even believe in yourself, you're going to become what people think. If you thinking I'm nasty, disgusting, all this stuff, yep, you're right. You are, because that's what you believe. But if you change your thinking, you're going to change your behavior and you're going to change your words and your life is going to change. And that's exactly what happened to me. My life changed because I changed my mind. I made my motherfucking mind up that I'm not going to be the stigma. I'm over the stigma. I'm going to be more than that. I'm going to get through it. I'm going to have a man. I'm going to have kids, and voila, I have everything I said I wanted. So if you really want to understand why you don't have what you have, number 1 is because you worry about what other people think. Number two, your thinking stinks, okay? It stinks. It stinks. It motherfucking stinks. And if that stinks, your mouth stinks. The crap coming out your mouth stinks. And then after a while, your behavior stinks because it's a product of your mind, your mouth, the words that you say, and now your actions. So if you want to really look at your actions, you looking at yourself or why you're in depression and why you still sad and still all these things, it's because your mouth, because you're saying the wrong words. And if you want to check your mouth, you need to check your mind. So if you want to change some words and that behavior, get this head together. Y'all want to think that, herpes is not really physical, guys. We don't deal with outbreaks all the time. If it do, it's bearable. Sometimes it cannot be. But honestly, it's a mind thing. People are going mentally crazy. People are making themselves sick. They're making them have their own outbreaks. They're stressing, hair falling out, losing weight, all this stuff. Mind game. This is a mind game. Y'all want to know how to win? Stop worrying about what people think. Change your thinking. Renew your mind. Get some affirmations. If y'all may not know, I have affirmations on my wall. Say these affirmations. Sit down and speak to yourself each and every day. People say talk to yourself is crazy. No, the best thing to do is talk to yourself, because what other people say to you don't matter. Being honest, it don't matter. So I prefer you to say the truth to yourself than letting bruh say something to you that don't matter. He don't even believe it anyway. He just talking. So I prefer you to say it to yourself that really matter, and it's permanent in your mind, because you have the power to change your whole world. And a lot of y'all still don't believe that. And I'm trying to tell you, my life has changed because I changed my mindset and I changed my words. And my words help me change the things I do or used to do. You want to change? Stop worrying about what people think. and stop allowing their thoughts to become your thoughts, and then their thoughts becomes their words, and then their words become your actions. Two important things cause you to start living their life. Woo! That's not fun, okay? So guys, I tell you, stop worrying about what people think. If you really want to overcome this stigma, you must stop worrying about what people think. Yes, he's probably not going to be with you. He probably going to deny you and block you and talk about you. So he may post you on social media and blast you. So yes, it's humiliating, but at the end of the day, he's taking all the energy to do it. Nobody knows the truth. And if somebody want to bleed somebody else just because, and they ain't somebody to worry about. We so want to be accepted by the people who don't want us in the first place. Stop being wanted by people who don't want you. Stop it. You hurting yourself. Get around the people who care about you. Get around the people who investing in you, putting energy in you. You want to be around the people and chase behind them like little dogs and they looking at you like shushing you off. Okay? Worry about the people and be around the people who care. Don't be around the people who don't. Okay? So I hope that helped you. Guys, you know me. If you need still more help or reality, you need some more reality on how to overcome this thing, reach out to me. Do your free session with me, guys. I'm telling you, like I said, I will be gone until Wednesday. Fill up. They're already filling up like crazy. Go ahead and get your spot for next week. If you have already talked to me or you like, freak it, I like her enough, I want to do overcoming coaching. You can do your weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly coaching with me. Sign up. We'll talk for an hour and a half in person or no. In person, video chat or over the phone, and then after that we'll move forward to really help you overcome those feelings, those thoughts, and really start getting the confidence and really getting into dating like you really want, and the dream that you want to live. Because a lot of you guys are like, I can't do this and I can't do that anymore. No, you can't do it because you don't want to. It's not because you can't, it's because you don't want to. And you want to sit in misery. Nobody got time for that. It's time to grow up and it's time to move forward. And if you want to stay stuck, I'm not the person to sit there and help you to stay stuck. I'm not going to do it. If you're not ready for this, don't contact me. I'm being real. Don't contact me if you don't want to grow. Because I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to tell you about yourself. And I'm going to tell you about me. I'm going to be transparent. Anybody on here, if you ever talk to me, be real, comment below and tell them I'm real. I tell my business a lot. I only tell you that because y'all think y'all, oh, you don't understand. I have went through most of all of what y'all went through to a certain extent. To a certain extent. So please don't act like I don't know. I'm trying to help you. I'm here is because I'm decided. You're not here because you haven't made a decision yet. So today, make a decision. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.